It's the start of the podcast. We feel good. We sitting down. We're ready to begin. All right, ready, guys? Welcome back to another podcast.
Wow. Going off that, one time Kai told me, he said he's never heard "Murder on My Mind" by YNW Melly, and I go, that has to be cap. He goes, no, I've never heard the song in my life.
Well, then how is
it? That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Watch, he'll still say he doesn't know it.
Do you not know the song? You were literally just fucking singing it.
I know. Okay, dude. Obviously, I'm not dumb. I know who YNW Melly is. I don't know every song he writes.
Where's he at right now?
He's in prison. I know that. Okay. I don't know any of his songs. I can't name any songs. I've never heard of any songs, but I know who he is, and that I'm aware of. I think that's fine.
How big is his penis?
He just replaces "Murder on My Mind" with a completely random word.
What do you mean?
Just forgets the artist.
Are you saying that like the song that I'm singing has like the same like cadence to it, like the rhythm?
Yeah, I don't think you're singing "Murder on My Mind," but it sounds
whatever you just sung, sing a different version of it, and then we'll play.
You make sure you press the subscribe button and you are ready to go. Notification squad, you are my G. How about that? That's not Murder on My Mind, right?
Listen,
that's not a.
Just
that's
listen.
Not a,
just listen.
Do you get it now?
A little bit, I guess, but it's like what? It's two great singing voices, I guess, just put together. All right, guys, make sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. This is going to be a great episode. We're going to get into it again. Make sure to subscribe and listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You guys are listening to us on YouTube. Yes, you guys ready to go?
Do it.
All right, of course, I know what that song is. I know who YNW Melly is. Great. I do know who he is.
How big is his penis?
How the wait, why? What do you mean?
How big is his penis?
How would I know how big his penis is?
You can just look it up. How big is his penis?
You can look it up. Hold on, let me look it up. YNW, is it YN?
Like if you don't know if you don't know a celebrity's penis size, you don't actually know.
Really? How big is how big is LeBron's dick?
8.5.
It probably is.
No, it's probably bigger than that.
Dude,
No.
Kai, this is the most sus search that you. Kai literally just typed in YNW Melly penis.
Oh shit! I looked up TNW.
Wait, can we pull up this?
No, it's still not coming up. Berk's a liar. Berk's a cap artist. All right, it's gonna be a great episode. We're gonna be going into a lot. The first big thing that I kind of want to start it off on is Jojo Siwa. Mm-hmm. So a couple days ago, she came out as I'm not sure if she's gay or if she's bi, but she came out, and the way they do it now is they a lot of times, like a lot of TikTokers who are coming out, they do it to like a song that represents like strength and coming out. So she did to like a Lady Gaga song, which is weird because I didn't get it.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. Taste of her change.
No.
Chris is ready.
That's literally the one song I can only think of.
That would be like
Lady
qualified
Gaga.
for coming out of the closet.
Yes.
No, it's not. Here, you want to go to JoJo's TikTok? I don't remember what it is. I think it's like, I was born this way, and I was born
that
this
one
way,
too.
and
That
I
one
was
too.
born this way,
Dude,
and
Lady
you were
Gaga
born
has
this way.
That's you slaughtered the fuck out of this
When is it?
Which one is it?
I think it's that one, yeah.
35.
$35.
Lady Gaga used to
Love yourself today, cause
Yeah, this
baby,
one.
you were born this way. Gay, straight or bi, lesbian, transgender life.
All right. So, like, she posts
Wow,
that.
she really just hit all birds with one stone.
She just killed that too.
But, like, I don't get it. Everyone immediately knew she was gay because of that.
But
And then,
I thought she had a boyfriend.
I mean, yeah, but she bi, right? I guess she had a boyfriend and she's still with the girls. But that happened. And then what ended up happening was in the news now is that she got swatted. Like, people, 7 cop cars shows up to her house, swatted her. She gets pulled out of her house and has to come out.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to walk me through that because I wasn't.
because the cards.
Because the cards.
You don't know what swatting is?
Yeah, I wasn't on YouTube like back in the
So,
when
when
you guys
Twitch-
were all jerking off to Jake Paul. I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't
Jake Paul,
watching.
no. It was like Twitch streamers. Like people would stream on Twitch and like
They
their
get swatted
internet,
behind.
their address would get like leaked or something, and like their like viewers would literally like fake call the SWAT team or the police and say like,
not
No,
okay.
it's not fake. It actually called.
not fake, but they would call the police and be like, "Yo, there's kids in this basement. They're making meth and all this shit." And the SWAT team would fucking go and
Get
like
the guys on this
there'd
street.
be,
Bust down the door.
Yeah, there'd be like 10 fucking cars like at the goddamn
Helicopters above.
Tifu got swatted and he like there was like they had like ARs with like flashlights pointing at his window and he was just playing Fortnite. And he like jumped through his window and like
Quebble Cop is cooking meth. Quebble Cop, I repeat.
Yeah,
Quebble Cop is cooking meth.
this shit's
And
fun.
he's cooking kids.
It's shit's fun.
That's swatting, though.
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
100, yeah.
Like, how do people consider themselves fans and do that to their influencers?
It's just fucked. They
it's
think
just
it's so funny. They're so fucked up in the head. They're like, wow, this is hilarious.
Maybe he'll notice me if I fucking get him arrested.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a video game. You're watching it, but actually in real life it's happening to that person.
And you did it, and you get fucked over so hard for it if you get caught like calling
Like
the cops.
Kyle, there was a
Good.
Call of Duty streamer who did it, and then he got swatted. I think I don't know the exact facts, but I know like what actually happened. And they came in and they killed him. Like they killed him because the guy didn't know he was being swatted. He was like, "Who the fuck's at my door?" He got killed, and the guy who obviously swatted him went to prison forever.
That's
so
insane. I mean, that's fucked.
And there's like another story where like they killed his wife or something too. Like
Yeah.
the SWAT team like killed his wife. Like shit's fucked. Like don't fucking SWAT people. That shit's so stupid. Like,
It's
there's
crazy
no
that that's
reason.
actually a thing that
I
it's
know,
like-
right? It's
Yeah.
like
The swatting is comparable to like the Tide Pod challenge. It's just so fucking stupid. I saw like this thing on TikTok, and it was this guy who fell asleep on his Twitch stream, and he was literally he was like sleeping like like in his chair.
Yeah.
And somebody goes like, "Hey Alexa, what's my current location?" or something like that. And Alexa's like, "Oh, you're located at like whatever." Like, and then it read his address out on the Twitch stream.
Dude,
That was pretty
Here's
fucking
one thing.
funny.
Oh yeah, sorry.
People are so creepy, man. It's like annoying. There's like one thing being a fan, and the next thing just being completely.
no, there's people like I want to consider those people as fans though. Like if you want to fuck someone over, like I don't think you're a fan. Like if you're a fan, you're just gonna watch their stream. But if you're like trying to swat someone or like fuck someone over, like you're not a fan. I
Even,
wouldn't
even in the smallest way of like even like if you stream snipe, just to doing the small
Yeah,
things
you're not
that
a
hurt,
fan.
it's
You're
just
just-
like why are you so fucking annoying?
Yeah, exactly. You're not a fan. You're just a dickhead.
Or you just like somebody wants to get really close with that creator that they like.
No,
Dude.
Yeah, but it's just
that's
like
not
why
how
do you have to
do it.
fucking
Close enough
like-
as in like the courtroom that they're gonna be in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's fucking
It's like
ridiculous.
Roman Atwood. He came back today for vlogging because he's had a stalker for the last 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Does anyone know? Did anyone watch that video? No.
I didn't
You watched that video?
I remember Smile More.
It's kind of like putting dog shit on someone's porch.
Oh yeah, it's like putting dog shit on Rice Gum's porch. you
I
dickhead.
admitted that I was a dumb kid for doing that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
True.
That was
But
dumb.
I haven't
That's
seen
just
that.
like-
I haven't seen the Roman Atwood video.
But I've been seeing comments now on Olivia Ponton's videos. Did I tell you this? That are all because of this podcast. Because I look at the mentions on the Sync Up account every once in a while on TikTok. They are all Olivia Ponton's. Why do you hate the Sync? Why do you hate the Sync? Why do you hate the Sync?
Good, bro. Good.
That crazy?
Yeah.
Good.
Act straight next time you talk to us.
Ooh. Are you actually upset at her?
Damn.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like my boys can't say what's good, and you talking about shit.
Damn, son. Where'd he find
It's
these?
so hard. It's
You
so
know-
hard to be mad at her
It,
because she's so fucking fine.
but
yeah, but
that-
it makes it more okay that we're getting hated on by someone that's fine, right?
yeah, and it
No,
also
when
makes
she
it
comes
okay
up-
for me to feel like I can call it
When you
that.
come over to a For You page, you'd be like, wow, she hates me. But like, damn.
Damn.
The ass.
When I like open Instagram and it's like, nice,
Yeah.
nice one.
Bro, time heals all
Nice.
wounds.
Would you
guys.
agree though that if we were back in high school and we were seeing all this, we would have been like, oh, it would be so nuts if she hates us, and she does. She literally
True.
does not. fuck
I
with us.
never look
like,
at a
I
girl
would-
and be
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
true.
so crazy. That would be nuts if she hated me.
I don't think. Yeah, and we don't even know if she directly hates us. She didn't have a. I wasn't there, but she just didn't have a. What? No, she definitely
Dude,
does.
I literally walked up and I was like, hi, it's nice to meet you. And she goes, I know who you are. Bye, I hate you. And just left.
Damn.
Do
Like her and Daryanka just flipped their hair and just walked away. And I was like,
you should have blamed Kai.
I was like,
like
wait,
I told you.
Blame me? How?
You blame Kai.
yeah,
Man,
because
we
if
could have went on
anybody-
a double date with,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, no.
Wait. You would have thrown me on the bus. Said like what? Like what would you have said to them?
You forced us to say those things.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like scripted. Like we
Yeah.
all have scripts in the morning. It's like Olivia Ponton sucks. It's
Yeah.
like that's line 34.
yeah, that was our plan.
And the plan was you two would then go on double dates with Daryanka and Olivia,
Exactly. Yeah.
and I would chill at home.
Who gets Olivia Ponton?
Dude, don't
I mean,
give a
I would
fuck.
take-
At that point, I don't care.
Chris can have Olivia.
Take
She's
one.
probably too problematic.
Actually, no, cut it out.
Why are you saying
Cut it all out. Cut it all out. Cut it all out.
Why? What did you say?
Cut it all out. Cut all of it. Get rid of it.
Keep it in.
Burn it. Fucking burn it. Forever.
So like you said in high school, if you were thinking about like the Olivia Ponton thing and thinking one day she might hate us, like that seems weird
just
to me.
a-
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like if
Like you're thinking like fucking like, oh, I can't wait when I'm older. Steve Carell. I want Steve Carell to hate me. Like,
Why would you not want him to like you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I wanted that. I'm saying it's cool that they know me at all and notice me at all. It's somebody that I would have watched if I was in high school. That's
Yeah.
what I think is cool.
But
Yeah,
you
but, like-
thought you said it as like, I want them to know me and hate me.
No, I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
He's
what they-
saying he doesn't care if they hate him, but as long as they acknowledge or know.
I'm saying that in itself is kind of interesting. We've never had that before.
I mean, it is kind
And
of
so I
cool
don't
to
really
say.
mind
We have a,
being
I,
hated
feel like,
on.
I feel like a lot of influencers do not like us.
Which I don't
You
know.
don't think?
Fuck.
Dude, I think, bro. You kidding me? We talk so much shit.
That's the fun
I
of
don't
it
know.
all.
We talk so much shit.
What kind of influencer do you think doesn't like us?
the
I
ones we were
Martin.
apart on.
Okay, but like Marco, right? Marco, like
We never did a story.
No, that's what I'm saying. But Polar Boy, the people like him really fuck with us. We fuck with him a lot.
Yeah.
One Ye, but like more of the people that we report on are like Addison and stuff. You thinking?
Well, it's
Addison
just
likes
the
us, I feel
people
like.
the people that don't get hate like us, and the people that get hate don't like us. Like I mean,
Yeah.
it's like it's literally.
But the people that perpetuate hate are the ones that do it because they get a lot of fans out of it, bro. They should.
I mean, either way, I don't care. Like, that's the fun of it all. Like, if they hated us, that's more fun to me.
So we have our fan base. So
Yeah.
we'll give a fuck.
Do you ever feel like we're not? Do you ever have this feeling that because we do something that's not that, but we're in that space, we're always going to be like the influencer outside the main circle? Do you ever have like? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, we're like
Nah.
the Keemstar of like their generation, 100%.
Right.
Because like he's just reporting on everyone, and like he doesn't really collab with anyone. He just reports and does podcasts.
You don't
Well,
picture him as friends with like the core lead group of YouTube.
Not really.
You wouldn't
He
think
wouldn't
of
go-
him, but he is.
But yeah, he
Like,
he
people
is,
wouldn't
but-
think of us, like, as,
Yeah, I don't know.
you know.
Like we're not going to parties with them all the time.
I get what you mean. We're not partying with them all the time, but that's going to exist forever because we're in this space where we report on them.
Yeah.
Which I'm totally down for. I hope you guys are cool with that.
With what?
With that, that's kind of like the path that we're on.
I mean,
It's not
yeah.
like we're a vlogger. It's not like
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
We're a podcaster.
Honestly, we're whoever we want to fucking be, to be honest. That's the dope part about this.
Yeah.
I think saying that you're a podcaster, like just the word podcaster,
Just grows your dick like 12 inches.
No, it might actually be one of the lamest words.
No.
Like
Podcaster does sound lame.
No, I love it. I love like
love it.
I love the podcast, you know, like doing it, but it's just like saying
Podcaster.
So he's like, oh yeah, like
Are
what do
you
you like?
serious?
Yeah, I fucking do podcasts. It's like, wow,
I'm a
this kid's a
podcaster.
fucking nerd.
Do you actually think that? Like you think you don't tell people?
Dude,
I
like,
love it. Oh my
does
god.
kind of sound
It
sometimes.
doesn't like if there's words that like increase like your like theoretical penis size, podcasting
Okay.
podcasters
Yeah,
not
you
one of
got
them.
rapper, you got athlete,
Yeah.
you got
Oh, you want like
rower,
that route.
anything.
Model.
Really?
Rower.
Not rower. You know, okay, I
Chris,
don't know why I said
Chris
rower.
looks up rower porn.
But like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but when we say podcast, podcast kind of seems like an older thing, you know, like for an older age.
What?
I feel old when I say
When I think of
Oh.
podcasts, like when I think of like a theoretical podcaster, I think of like some dude who wakes up, makes his fucking coffee, like lives on his own in like a studio apartment, and just
off.
jerks off like way too many times a day, and like does a podcast at night.
And shotguns bang energy.
Not
I
even
totally
bang,
disagree with you,
like
bro.
keto energy.
No. It's like saying that you worked in the tech industry 5 years before tech was massive. This is new. Podcasts are not new, but they're new in terms of where they're going. I don't know.
I agree.
I'd much
think
rather
it's
say
great.
That's
that
what
than
I'm
say
saying.
I'm
I think it's
a
great.
vlogger.
I'm just saying.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Would you
I'm
rather
just
say you're a
saying,
vlogger?
think of this analogy, right?
Yeah.
Right? You have a skater and then you have a scooter, right?
Yeah.
Skaters are like they've been here for a while. It's a
Yeah.
lot more like relevant, and then scooters. I don't even know how to fucking say it. Are like still on the come up, but like still kind of there.
Now you
just
got
there.
not the
electric
same
scooters
thing,
and
though.
stuff,
Yeah, I
man.
would say like we're vloggers and then and then podcasters. So podcasters are kind of right
Yeah,
here,
but
still on
scootering
the
will
move
never
up.
beat skateboarding. Podcasts, people, everyone's trying to do a
Dude,
podcast.
but scooter like
Dude,
scootering.
people are raw on scooters.
That's
now,
what I'm saying. Like,
which is like what's happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's on the come up as well as podcasters. So I'm saying vloggers, podcasters, boom, podcasters.
You
going
really
up.
think that because I really think a podcast could be way bigger than people vlogging. So you think like that's the same analogy of saying scootering will be bigger than skating one day?
I don't know if it.
I don't know if it'll be.
But it's even
bigger.
like I mean snowboarding is even a better example. Like skiing's been around
Yeah.
for however long. Snowboarding's only been around since like the 90s. So like, I mean, you like look at
Yeah.
that, right? And now like there's mountains that are only dedicated for snowboarding. You can't even ski at them.
Yeah.
So like it's that same like type of like weird
Podcaster
world.
or-
Yeah.
yeah.
So there's no dick growth, but more dick recession.
No, it's literally just the word. It's not even like the action that comes with it. It's like, yes, I'm podcasting. Like you could be saying
But, like,
so many.
Why would you say like I'm podcasting?
Because, like,
I'm gonna
that's-
go on a podcast.
No, but that's like the like,
I'm gonna go run
accepted
a pod-
term for
Oh,
like,
like, I run a
for the
podcast.
production of a podcast.
Yeah.
I'm a podcaster.
The funny thing is, my dad says he's like, oh, he doesn't say podcasting. He says, "Oh, are you guys filming a broadcast tonight?" And I'm like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me."
It's filming
Yeah,
a casting couch.
It sounds old.
Yeah. Hey, so I was reading something that I think is totally related to this, which I think is totally accurate. Is I read it on a subreddit, right? Called Shower Thoughts. It's basically people write down their shower
Shower
thoughts.
thoughts are lit.
Yeah, and this person says most people know so little. No, sorry, that's not this one. It's we thought our parents were embarrassing, but when the TikTok generation has kids, those kids will face forms of embarrassment unknown to us. It has 91,000 upvotes on Reddit. Let me read that again. We thought our parents were embarrassing, but when the TikTok generation has kids, those kids will face forms of embarrassment unknown to us.
Oh yeah, facts.
Facts, right?
Facts.
What do they mean by that exactly?
They mean like when,
TikTokers having kids.
like when
No,
you look
no.
at a picture of your mom's
Yeah.
fashion or
You'd be
your
like,
mom in a,
your hair's so fucking weird, mom.
it's so frizzy.
Yeah.
It's so like old school. You're wearing jorts and
and
stuff.
I'd be like, Chris, why the fuck were you dancing, you idiot? Like that's
Yeah.
what, you know.
it was like, why are you
Oh.
renegading? Why are you sticking your tongue out?
Yeah.
Why are you dressed like that?
Yeah, true. Like
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lil Huddy's kids are gonna have a fucking problem. They're gonna, be like, hey, why you have your eyebrows like this, huh? Why are you looking all fruity, Dad?
It's gonna be all of them. Like all of it. It's gonna be everybody. It's gonna be fucking Bryce Hall. It's gonna be Addison's kids. They're gonna be like, Mom,
But
why
they're-
do you say shake your ass all the time like this?
Well, they'll be like, well, you see the fucking house you're living in now?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah,
Shut
that's
your
why.
fucking
Piece
mouth.
of shit.
Yeah, close your mouth.
Yeah.
Slaps the fuck
The reason
out
why
of
you
him.
have that new console there, son, I was shaking my fucking booty cheeks for you.
Ever heard of Creator Fund? It was the first way we made money back in the 21st century. 22nd century, sorry.
Dude, imagine how much money our fucking kids are going to be making with minimum
Fuck, I
wage.
fucked up.
Yeah,
Made a mistake.
Like,
Wait, what did
I
Kai
made a
say?
mistake on the centuries.
what?
But like
Kai, can we talk about Kai's fuck ups today?
yeah, Kai's an idiot.
Kai's had a couple fuck ups the past couple of days.
I've been making a lot of mistakes.
But
But
so
also-
first,
The more shots you take, the more mistakes you make.
that's very true. I'm not just
Kai's a workhorse, so therefore, on paper, statistically, he should be making more mistakes.
I should be failing more.
Yes.
But we gotta remember to turn on the camera.
Yeah,
before
so
we
so
make
so
content.
let's run it back. So we wake up every day around like 8:30, 8:40. We start filming around like 8:05. 9:05, 9. And me and Chris sitting down, getting ready for the stories. Kai has the stories, ready to turn everything on, and Kai hits us with the first intro. We're banging the story, right, about Jake Paul. We got another one, banged it. He's like, great filming today, boys. That was sick. All right, let's go get some breakfast. We go sit down, get some breakfast. He takes the SD card, hands it to Spencer to start editing the TikTok. Spencer's like, Kai, where the fuck is Berkeley and Chris's angle? And Kai's like, it should be right there. It's right there. It's right there. No.
And knowing Kai, I wasn't here for this,
Yeah.
but knowing Kai, I can just totally imagine him being like, no, like it's like right fucking here.
Dude, it's titled Jake Paul, dude. It's right there.
It's literally like right here. Like just like check it. Have you even checked?
He's like, and
But
Spencer's
I
like-
wouldn't say that. That sounds
And Spencer's like, it's a black screen, Kai. It's a black screen. And he's like, fuck. And he looks over Spencer looks over the camera and goes, the camera wasn't even fucking on. We filmed for an hour. An hour, 2 stories. We had some
Bro.
great filming and all gone.
If you guys,
All gone. Worthless. We wasted an hour.
It wasn't even gone. It just was never there.
Yeah.
it's
Like there wasn't even any oh maybe we can like recover this. Like it was just never there.
yeah,
It was like
bro.
recording on a fucking phone that's turned off.
Yeah.
And it hurts because like I don't know if anybody that's watching this does any of that stuff where you have to do multiple takes. But that shit is so exhausting when you do it right the first time and you have to imitate it for the second time. It's so
and Kai
fucking
always
hard.
says it's better the second time. Nope.
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 God fucking nope.
It's the
nope.
best the first time.
The funniest thing is
not
like
the-
is like sitting on the outside and listening to you guys argue about like what you guys said before.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny because you're just like trying to like fucking remember it. And you're like, oh no, just like go to Kai's angle. Like we have that, right? Like just like go to his angle. Like we can like listen back and like maybe like go off that. Yeah. And then Kai's like, yeah, I'll like find the angle. Then I hear like Kai like playing through it.
Because I feel like our fans don't know, like everything we like say on that podcast or TikTok is literally just right off, literally like it's like a 1 second reaction to what Kai says, and it's like our initial reaction to fucking everything. There's no scripts, there's no nothing. We just say what we're thinking, and then when we have to take it for the second time, it's like, wait, I already said that.
It's like what the fuck did I say? I don't even remember
Yeah.
what I
Yeah,
said.
you know what I'm
Because you
saying?
don't like the feeling of repeating what you already said, but
Yeah.
you know those were good.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, I don't know if I'm going to find a better one.
And like,
Yeah.
and like, I guess for like normal acting, the second take is always better because like professional actors they can do it
But you have
better.
a script when you're fucking acting.
Yeah,
right?
but
You
like
don't have
this
a
is just
script.
like I can't act normaler than I act before because then I just sound like a robot and that's when I seem like a bad actor. When I do it a second time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is so hard because what we do in terms of filming, no one else does.
Yeah.
It's a style no one's ever done. So like we don't really have anyone to say we're killing it, but it's also
Yeah.
like we have no one else to see who's doing it differently.
Facts.
I want to bring another one. Shower thoughts. This one is kind of a mind fucker, bro. This one kind of makes you go introspective on your whole
here.
interdimensional existence, bro. Okay, this one says, as a kid, teenagers seem so big and scary because in most TV shows, they were actually played by adults in their 20s. Actually, that's not the one that was scary. One second. Most people know so little that if they were transported 200 years into the past, they wouldn't be able to invent anything any quicker.
That's true.
That's sad.
It's true.
So
'cause
if most people know so little that if they transported 200 years into the past, they wouldn't be able to invent anything any quicker. So let's say you knew the knowledge you have now, you immediately go back 200 years,
Yes.
and you live in
That's
colonial.
That's literally 100% true.
Yeah.
We know shit. We don't know how to sow the ground.
We're
We
all
don't know how to
consumers.
grow a plant,
But
bro.
like
We're all
rubber,
consumers.
right? For example,
You know how to make rubber?
Where does rubber come from?
Where does rubber come from?
fucking
Come on.
tar.
Rubber
Nope.
tree?
A rubber tree in Africa.
A rubber tree in
Oh,
Africa.
is that correct?
Yes.
See, I would have never checked the rubber tree in Africa 200 years ago.
But you
don't-
would've
I don't know
known
if
it.
it's called a rubber tree. I think it's. But anyway, yeah. What's the
It
main
goes
compound
through
in
a-
rubber?
It goes through a shit ton of like. It's,
No,
it's
but
from
like-
a tree, but it goes through a shit ton
Right.
of shit added to it.
It's like
and stuff.
Karuba gum or something. That's what it's called.
But yeah, it's to say we know that we would be fucking.
Yeah, but you don't know
bajillionaires,
that.
man.
You don't know how to pull it out of the tree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
we have an idea that if we go back in time, we could guess everything and be billionaires, right?
I would teach people how to jerk off.
I'd fucking invent Uber.
people definitely
you
knew
had-
how to jerk off.
What the fuck? Okay, so you said you're gonna teach people how to jerk off. 200 years ago, I'm pretty sure they figured it out because they have kids, and you know. And second of all, you're gonna invent Uber. When we
I
just
remember.
talked about-
I remember when I was fucking. I don't know what year did Uber like the app first come out.
2010.
2010.
So bro, I swear to God, I remember this like it was like back of my dick. All right. Okay, that's what
How
back-
often are you
you mean the
checking the
top of
back
it?
of your dick?
Huh?
How
How
often
do you
are
even
looking
check
at
the
your
back of your
I
dick?
just memorized the back of my dick. I just
Okay,
know
you
the
got
back.
that one. Okay,
Wait,
yeah.
but like the back of your dick is the bottom of it.
I
I don't know.
He's like looking like a
Just
mirror.
restart, say the back of my hand, and keep
Yeah,
going.
like
Yeah.
the back of my hand.
It'd be the top of your dick is something that you recognize well.
So like, why isn't there like a because like back in your Dollar Trees, I mean, not Dollar Tree, dollar taxis or taxis were big, and like you'd have to call a service and then they'd get the taxi out there. I was like, why wouldn't there just be an app? And then he was like, there is, and it was like this new thing, Uber, and I was like,
So you would have invented that
But I was
200
like-
years ago, meaning that you would need to first create the technology.
no, not
and
20 years ago. You said that you can go
Meaning
into
that
the
you-
past. You said you can go to the past.
You would need to
200
figure out
years ago.
how
you
to
said
send
200 years ago. I didn't know you
birds.
said 200 years ago.
How to send
Well, he said
birds
fucking
to get horse-drawn carriages,
Yeah, you
Well,
would create Uber for horse-drawn carriages in a little colonial town.
Well, there's no phones.
and you would
so
trade shillings,
there's no phones.
literal shillings.
We need the phones. That's what we need.
But can you think of anything that you could literally create that they would create in the future that you could become really successful off of?
I could definitely
fucking
create some
bike?
stuff from. I could definitely yeah.
Like what? What could you
No,
create?
I mean you couldn't do anything technology-wise, but I mean you could definitely like come up with like better practices for like
Bro,
farming and stuff.
I'd create a sport. There's sometimes I'd be doing dumb as shit. I'm like, that could be a sport.
Yeah, we could create like basketball.
Basketball? You could create that.
Yeah.
Or a new sport?
You definitely bring sports back.
You would create
Uh,
sports because
you could bring. You could definitely the math. The math now is like different than obviously I would think, right? You think math is
See, that's the problem. We don't know. So
Obsolete.
if we showed up 200... Yeah, see, this is dumb because we literally don't know things that we can literally make us successful 200 years ago.
Yeah.
We can't think of anything.
you could
What? What could we do? Like, actually, let's think for a second.
what like so like the question is how could we invent things quicker than how they've already been invented?
Yes,
Yeah.
200 years ago.
So pretty much our time frame is we have to invent something within that 200 years.
Yeah.
But while we're alive, when we go back there, right?
Oh, true. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So how
You
okay.
can't think of anything. Drive-through? I would create drive-through.
Fast food.
Child labor laws. The 1820s.
Ah, good one.
Wait, what did Ethan say?
He said like you remember how we learned about like in like the 1920s 1820s there was like the
Well, it was the 1800s, but I'm talking 200 years ago. It was 1820. So child labor laws, like
You would invent child labor laws?
I mean, like
But, like, why? That would hurt you in making more money,
no,
right?
you become like a politician.
Oh.
and lobby for.
Oh, so Ethan's point, which is probably way more makes sense, is to, like, bring in laws that would be brought in later in life, earlier as a politician. See, that's the moral way.
dude. I'm like really. This is like a mind fuck right
It
now.
is, right?
I'm like
You
really.
feel
hoses.
dumb.
Hoses.
But like
Hoses?
But you have no production. Like you have to know how to produce the hose. How are you gonna produce it?
Right? We
Rubber.
don't know.
No,
From the fucking tree!
No, but like see, like the basic principle behind it is that you don't have like the
have to
factories and
manufacture it.
stuff. You have to.
Razors.
Razors
Razors
existed.
are already a thing.
Razors existed for hundreds of years.
Fuck.
You can probably create a better one, but you probably can't.
Manscaped.
Guys, can we think of anything that we're not smart? Like, we can't go back 200 years from now and do something better.
You know what?
You would know who was gonna create it. So you.
Yeah.
So like you go to Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll assemble the league of like actual entrepreneurs.
Like the Avengers of the
Because
2000s.
you
Yeah,
would
I'll be
know
like,
all-
yo, where my boy Thomas Edison at, cuz?
Because you would know all the people who are going to be successful.
Yeah.
You bet on them early, become their friends, right?
I would talk to Rockefeller, dude.
Dude, yeah. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Freaking
Yeah.
JD. Is it JD or JB?
JB Rockefeller. JD
No, it's
Rockefeller. I don't know.
JD.
Right?
G.
Yeah, Rocky.
Dude, I would go exactly where Babe Ruth was going to hit that baseball. There you go.
Yeah.
Catch that baseball right there. There's $2 million.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, one thing that you probably could figure out is weed.
Oh,
You could probably
get
figure
weed
out
going.
weed. You could probably figure out weed.
Yeah.
Then
And alcohol.
everything.
And alcohol. Well, I mean,
Alcohol would be easier.
No, but
I
no,
mean, you could-
alcohol's been around since like
I know, but like beer, you could crack.
Beer's-
Alcohol's
no,
been alive
beer's-
since
beer's-
fucking
yeah.
beer's been the only
Caves.
beer's been the only
Caves
thing
man.
besides water that's made it through every
Really?
Yeah, but wait, they
what
had
was that?
weed. Remember, like in the religious like Bible, they talk about the
but-
burning bush.
No, you could come back with like different ways on how to grow weed better.
Oh,
Because
and then grow the best weed in all of the history books, right?
just grow some fucking OG.
you get Genghis Khan high. You get you would just chill out all wars by getting them stoned.
Yeah, like stone
No,
grenades.
weed will not help help history at all. I think weed is perfectly fine where it is now because think about it.
Yeah.
Everything that we've worked for now, just like set that back 10 years. Just set it back 10 years. If you like everyone in charge is just stoners, it's not going to be productive.
Oh, you think it would actually slow down if everyone
Yes.
just became stoned?
Everyone.
You just get George Washington stoned on the inauguration day. You
You
just
have to
start it
have-
off.
Select amount of stoners.
Oh, you could bring back dental care. Dental care would be a good one.
That would be, but like, what can you do? You can't create the dental mold. You don't know. The
Yeah, but you
dental
can
knowledge.
still, like,
I'm
use,
saying-
like,
I'm
the
saying
plugs
you
and, like-
could. Nobody used to brush their teeth.
Yeah.
Brushing teeth was not a thing.
Yeah.
How are you gonna capitalize on that? You sell the idea
Floss.
of brushing teeth.
Floss.
Okay, floss is the one thing.
Your
You could sell
dentist
floss.
would never have to ask you again. Have you been flossing?
You would
We
sell
could stop
floss
it early.
from 200 years ago and start
And
early.
You could create those wooden like little floss. You know those dino little flossers.
Do you know how to carve that? Can you carve that?
Yeah, out of wood and throw the little string.
And
right
sell
I'd
it to
make a
the.
toothpick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a
Toothpick?
toothpick. So we have two competitors now. We have a toothpick company and we have a floss company.
Boom.
Fuck.
Fucking million.
And I got toothbrushes.
Yeah.
And mine is way easier to make, so I'd like.
I feel like
don't
we're
have to
missing
spend
something
shit on my
so
toothpicks.
simple.
Yeah, something so basic.
And everyone in the comments like, you fucking idiots. Why don't you say this?
It's like, yeah, you should create a dam so you can like control the water.
Well,
That's
I'm-
probably the answer.
I'm kind of
We
glad.
could create coronavirus.
Oh.
Stop it
And
early.
stop it early.
And then make coronavirus fight the Spanish flu. And
Yeah.
then there's no.
Probably the most like relevant undiscovered thing would be like bacteria. That's would change. That completely changes the world.
I would eat the bat.
Oh, from Wuhan.
Yes.
Yes.
I would eat the fucking bat.
Eat the bat.
Get sick. Get everyone sick. Coronavirus would be 200 years ago.
Earlier.
Okay. Yeah.
But
And
There's
it'd be
been. You realize there's been
Many
like,
other diseases
So many worse
that have been
things
way
than
worse.
coronavirus.
True.
But this one would be most relevant in
But
2020.
it would be all of them.
It's just because
the
this
same
is the
time.
only
Yeah.
disease we've ever experienced. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, there's not really like.
Yeah.
Chris had herpes, but that's something else.
Yeah, we just cut him off.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
cut his dick off completely. Just got rid of it. Said, oh, fuck herpes. Let's cut it off.
Condoms.
You wouldn't be able to make them.
Fuck. Is there anything else, boys?
No,
Come on.
no. Oh, but, I'm actually glad you brought this up because before the podcast, I was joking around. I'm like, hey, Kai, let's just like talk about quantum physics on the podcast today.
Yeah.
None of us know anything about quantum physics because it's literally the physics of everything. But it'd be really funny to see all of us like talk about it. But this is like a very dumbed down version of what I was
Quantum.
planning on talking about.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're quantum physics.
All right, do you want to read your thing from Reddit, Kai?
Yes, let's do it. From Reddit, embarrassing story. This one is called "My Boob is Forever on My Uni's Website." So uni means they're British, means university, right? Uni.
Chav check. Where the talkies at, mate?
Damn, her boobs are on her college website.
Yeah.
It's kind of epic.
Yeah. So I'm a student online for grad school. I'm still new to the way this university does their online classes. Some teachers hold live classes. Others just poke their lectures and let it be. So I'm reading it on my computer, by the way. So this class, the professor holds live class once, one day a week. That's not too bad or anything, but it would be great to have known more than an hour before a class. So I'm in the outfit I came into this world in, chilling in my bed, meaning she's ass naked on her bed, listening to music, enjoying life, and my phone dings. I subscribe to alerts and postings from the professor, and I like to see we have hour until the class starts. I'm like, oh shit, I have no idea we even had live classes. So I hop on thinking, what dork is going to be in class an hour early? To test my audio and stuff as I search through my clean clothes pile at the base of my bed, I haven't gone around to putting up yet. So I put my phone in my lap, face up, reached over, titties just swaying to the back and forth movement over my phone. Titties just swaying to the back and forth movement over my phone. I'm just living my best life until I hear the most horrifying sound I've ever heard in my life. It was the voice of an older man saying, "Ma'am, your camera," British, "Ma'am, your camera is on." I panicked and shut my entire phone off and sat there in pure dread. I'm like, oh my God, did that happen? Oh my God, grad school was great while it lasted. Full on panic mode. Then I was like, B, it's okay. There's 26 people in the class. Just go to your lecture. Your name will fade into others' names and just act like nothing happened. I get back on time for class to start, and the devil was like, Jesus on vacation, bitch. I got the wheel today. As I was the only one who showed up for the lecture. It was dead silent. It was the most awkward 5 minutes of life. As then goes on to say the most. It was the most awkward 5 minutes of life. As he then goes on to say the second most horrifying thing I ever heard in my life. I get back on time for class to start, and the devil was like, Jesus on vacation, bitch. I got the wheel today. As I was the only one who showed up to the lecture, it was dead silent. It was the most awkward 5 minutes of life, as he then goes on to say the second most horrifying thing I heard in my life. I see many didn't show up today, and that is fine. These sessions automatically start recording when I sign in, and the university uploads them automatically within 24 hours of recording. They stay up for review for not just this class, but all future classes. Jeez. Read that again. It auto-records when he logs in. As in the man who made sure to tell me my camera was on. My titty is officially part of the lesson and university website for good. No one has contacted me about my Janet Jackson's nip slip, and I've yet to bring it up. It's just a giant titty-shaped elephant in the room.
That's fucking epic.
That's so
fucked.
You just be looking online for help, and you just click on that one video, and it's just a titty.
Yeah.
But just why not put on clothes and just start your class on time? Why go an hour early when obviously the professors are going to be the only one in there? Why even go into the class session without clothes on?
Well, there was this guy at the school that Nathan and I went to. There was this guy who turned off his audio for his computer, but he had his camera on, and then he put himself on mute. And they were just in a lecture, right? And he didn't know that his camera was off, but he was whatever, he liked the lecture. And he was just ripping out a quick spank in class.
What? In your class?
No, it wasn't in my class.
Oh.
It was this guy. No, not the guy who was spanking. It was in his class. He sends a video to our group chat, and he's like, "Yo, he's just ripping a quick spanksky in class." And apparently everybody was trying to tell him to that he was fully on. He's sitting on his bed just.
Spanking.
But he was far away, right? Because he wasn't sitting right by his
It's
computer.
probably worse that you're on the other side of the room.
Well, no, it's just what do you do? Because everybody was nobody's gonna be hey,
Quit jerking
so
off.
everybody was texting everybody was typing in the chat yo, whatever your name is, your camera's on, but he wasn't sitting by his computer.
Do you know this kid?
No, I don't know the spanker.
Do people know the kid?
I know. I mean, some the lecture was 200.
Did he finish?
I don't know.
That's the question.
That would have been fucking whack.
Why don't these teachers just kick the kids out of the class for a little bit?
I bet you. I bet you that's what happened.
Yeah.
I bet you
Kick him out.
that's what happened. Or this one time when Zoom first started, we had the choice to either go to class or go on Zoom.
Yeah.
And it was a 500-person lecture, and it got Zoom bombed, and it was literally the most horrific porn you have ever seen in your entire life, and everybody was just screen sharing. So everyone that was in the room, it's this huge 500-person auditorium, and coming up on the projectors on the professor's huge screen is just literally the most taboo fucking horrific
nugget porn.
No, just hardcore anal gape. Fucking disgusting
And
bullshit.
you didn't expect that in Econ 101.
That's exactly the class. It's literally exactly the class. And it was so funny because the professor would remove them from the class, remove them. He's like, "Stop fucking Zoom bombing the class."
And there's
oh my God. He's freaking the fuck out. He's about to just turn the projector off. He would remove one of them, next one would just fucking fly up. It was literally the entire Pornhub arsenal just getting absolutely bombarded onto the screen.
They should have fucking known. Kahoot taught him early, bro.
Kahoot was
you pick
oh
the
my
names.
God.
Kahoot names. Have you ever seen the Kahoot names Hall of Fame?
Yeah, it's
No, but
Oh
I've
my
seen, the
God!
memes.
Have you seen some of the bad ones in class?
What was it?
Humongous. Bend over. Bury my cock in her.
Those are classic.
Well, I remember back in the day, everyone would take the Zoom code, send it to the group chat. You know what I mean? And it'd just be fucked.
Yeah.
The group chats would get them, and hundreds of people would join. Kahoot taught early.
Yes.
Yeah.
It did.
All right. Last one. You want one more, guys?
Yeah,
Sure.
Let's do it. Do you want to read this one?
Fuck. I mean, I can try.
I read the last one.
I'm kind of illiterate. My teacher.
What's the title?
Okay. My teacher face planted into my naked ween.
What?
So the most unbelievably insane and embarrassing thing just happened to me today. I have no idea how I'm going to mentally cope with it, so I'll just start confessing to strangers on the internet. So I'm in high school, and lately I've been struggling with the current geometry unit we've been studying. After class, I meet up with my previous math teacher, who helps me from time to time. She is good friends with my dad. She is good. What does that mean? She is good friends with my dad and is kind of a friend of the family. We are about half an hour into my homework, and she gets a phone call from her husband and walks a couple of meters away to talk to him. Okay, so they are clearly in the UK, probably because the 70s, or Canada. I noticed my computer is on low battery, so I decided to plug it in while she is on the phone. So I get up and plug it in to the nearest outlet, which is pretty far away, and my charger barely reaches it which causes it to hang above the ground, basically like a tripwire. She turns around and walks my way while still on the phone and does not notice the cable, which is hanging about knee level to the desk to the wall from the desk to the wall. She trips over it, and in the blink of an eye, my computer slides off the desk, hits me in the leg, and shuts, closing onto my pants and underwear. Okay, and then after that,
And then it falls.
to the ground, pantsing me and exposing my cock and balls.
God, my cooking bowls.
She completely face plants into my now naked asset, and she both falls over. What was that? Are you okay? Her husband. She picks up the phone and sighs and says she has to go and hangs up. We both get up and both embarrassed AF. We agree not to tell anyone. Bro, I'm never going to her for help again. She's coming to my graduation party. That's gonna be awkward as fuck.
So she face planted
fake
into
as
his
fuck.
cock.
This is fake as fuck.
You think it's fake?
Yes, because he knows the exact conversation between her and her husband.
What do you mean?
Like
That-
she drops the phone after she face plants into his cock, and the husband's just like there. And so imagine he goes on speaker, it's like, oh, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
No, the husband's like, what just happened? She goes,
She was on the
I'll
phone.
talk to you soon, hangs up, and then talks to the kid that she just face planted into his cock and balls.
It's fake, bro.
That has got. Imagine her mouth is like open.
No.
Like falling in slow mo, and she's just like.
Jesus. the cock sucking sound.
Oh, was that a little too vulgar?
That's too Riley Reedish.
Yeah.
We need to bring it back a little bit.
I'm bringing back a little bit.
Has every mic been deep throated on this podcast?
I think Poa Boy deep throated this mic.
Some guests do some crazy shit on our mics, and I'm
Yeah.
so glad I use this
We
same
have
mic.
to sanitize them every time.
Yeah, we sanitize them every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got one last one to finish it up. The crazy one is no one realizes that when you're growing up as a kid, you're seeing your parents grow up in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Because when we were 1 years old, our parents were 20 years younger. So my parents were like 25, 30.
Yeah.
Mine were 36, and my mom was 39 when she had my sister.
Okay, well they were okay, but my parents were pretty fucking young.
Yeah.
That's kind of, and they're still like growing up a little bit at that age.
That's kind of crazy, actually, if you really think about it.
Yeah, we're all like, my dad has glasses now. I didn't even know that. When I went back for Christmas, he had glasses.
He had glasses
yeah,
now.
He never had
Getting
glasses
old.
before.
There was a
No.
time my dad couldn't play catch with me anymore because I wasn't even throwing that hard at that point. But like he couldn't catch the ball. He couldn't see the ball.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like his glasses were too shitty. Like he didn't have the reflection for like to catch that.
Perception.
You know how like you like when your parents get old, or your grandparents get old, and they get bruises all the time.
Yeah,
say,
they
like,
get
a random-
bruises really early.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, I like fake. I like me and my mom always like play fight, and I like punch her a little bit too hard, and now she had like a fat fucking
My
bruise.
dad too, bro.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dad too. And my dad, I keep on. So me and my dad always have this thing where I've always like try and fucking fight him, and I've
Yeah.
never been able to beat him just because like I weighed like 140 and he's like 190,
Yeah.
just way bigger than me. But like finally, I'm like ready to try and actually like fight him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like he has like this like whack arthritis thing, so like he's like unable to fight apparently. I think he doesn't want to fight me, but anyway.
Yeah.
So like I was just calling him out the entire time I was home for Christmas. I'm like, "Are you ready to fucking fight now?" He's like, "No, like just let me stretch out for a few days, then we'll figure it out then." But I think I got him.
Yeah, man.
That's
you gotta
what-
get old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is weird.
You know what I was also thinking about? I saw a TikTok today that was, silly bands were a thing 11 years ago.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel fucking old?
We're old as fuck.
There's a lot of things that make me feel old, even sports moments.
Bro, like whoever thought, like when I was a freshman, that I would have a fucking beard, or you would be able to grow a beard.
I
Like I was scared because I didn't have fucking hairs on my balls when I was in sixth.
I used to look for
you
every
were a
hair
late
on my ball.
bloomer. Yeah.
You have to look for your hair on your ball.
Single ball hair?
I know, but I'm just saying, like I'm the only one that can in my family that can grow this like facial hair. So I'm like, why the fuck? Like it's weird. I never thought like I would.
Yeah, because I feel like you bloom later than us. Like,
100%.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Because you're younger than us.
I'm a
Oh,
year
Penis
younger than
grew
all you
way
guys.
later.
yeah, way later, right, Chris?
Way
later.
Yeah, but
Way
I
later.
had sex before.
Yeah, but
Two
he
of
had
the
sex
three.
before he hit puberty and didn't hit it after. It was weird.
Yeah. Can you really count? Yeah.
Okay.
What? Are we counting yours?
No, I'm saying, can we really count like having sex with like such a small wiener at the time? Because like,
This is a great episode. All right, yeah. Anything else we have to say to the fans? How many minutes has it been, Luke?
It's been about 50.
That's pretty fucking
Perfect.
solid episode.
That was
Guys,
good.
Yeah,
That was
real
one
quick.
of
I
I was
want to
kind of
read
pissed
it.
off, dude. Luke
I think
didn't
that was
say
my
nothing, bro. Like, Luke
was
was
my
good, bro.
favorite.
Like, you
Man.
know, if I was right now.
No, I'm gonna come up with some shit on Lou. We're gonna call him out.
Yeah,
Luke,
Luke's
Thank
getting
you guys
called out.
so
No,
much
not
for
at all.
watching. If you guys made it to the end, comment Chris's pube hairs in the
Alright.
comment section below.
Do you guys want to see some real quick reviews real quick? We want to say thank you to Poppy Bulo V2 gave us 5 stars saying Berkeley equals simp. Chris is a pimp, no cap.
Let's go. You heard
That's-
that shit? Fuck off.
Yeah, look at the pimp. He's getting his fucking ass beat right now.
And
By
then
a
5
fucking
stars
simp.
from
By a
Logan.
simp.
I'll have to fucking beat your ass.
Chris equals simp. Best podcast out there, and
Yeah,
have
bro.
Alex Indy on
Yeah,
again.
bitch. Yeah, bitch. Eat that.
I'll fuck you up, kid.
That's not what your elbow just said.
I have a so
Stop tickling me, bitch.
after this podcast, hey,
Oh my God, the podcast is breaking.
calm down,
Holy
calm
shit.
down, calm down.
Hey,
Hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa,
hey,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Chris is actually on the ground. The table has been broken.
Hey, no, I have a few.
Who's the sip now?
I have a few
pussies?
ideas for
Yeah.
the next podcast. Can everybody get in here so they can like listen?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the video send-in too.
What I was gonna say for the next podcast, I have a few new show ideas. I'm thinking we'll do a 69th Street where it just cuts to Berk and Chris's angle, and then they have like a weird sex question, and then they like answer
Yeah,
it,
we should put
and there's
like
like
a banner.
and there's like music in like the background,
Oh.
just for
That'd be
like a
sick.
quick like 30-second portion, so people like look forward to that. Also, what I was thinking, we should do tableside trivia. So we'll do trivia. Me and Kai are a trivia team.
We'll do 3 questions a day.
Some whatever.
Yeah, we'll just do like a little
Ooh,
3,
destroy.
and then we'll just do best 2 out of 3. So, and then we'll just like keep a score in like the description below. I don't know. I feel like
That'd be
I
lit.
like the
Let's do
idea.
it. Let's do it.
And we can do
also,
it on different things.
the last thing is for Sync Helps. So everyone, please eat, guys. And everybody on Sync Helps.
Relax.
Hold on, cut.
Are we doing
Yeah.
sync up?
Yeah, 1 second. Well, we don't have any, but I'm trying to make an announcement about it. Okay, Chris.
I'm fucking relaxed.
wrong?
He's the problem. What
Okay,
are you
chill for a
fucking
second.
doing?
Chill for a second.
We're chill.
All right, but
He's fucking tickling me.
okay,
Like,
stop. Okay, literally.
the Tico monster.
Chris, you have to scoot closer to him.
Oh my god.
You're on the shot, Chris.
Relax.
All right, all I'm
If he
saying
stops
is,
tickling me, I'll come back.
please email us at TheSync and include how old you are. Give us description, or it doesn't matter, or we don't know who you are. So
As
name
much
what grade
detail.
are you in, how old you are, all that stuff. Tell us your name. It's awesome. And also email us at TheSync with whatever is on your chest that you want to let go of. Things that like are rest heavy on you that you want to like say.
Yeah, we'll
And
help you out.
We'll help you out, and this is the place to do it. We'll keep you 100% anonymous, and we want to hear intense shit you've kept hidden from the world. We will not tell anyone. You're anonymous. And we're just gonna make sure that we give you some reviews and just react to the crazy shit you maybe are holding on to.
And for example, like if you don't like being tickled, let us know.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys. Peace out.
Tickle monster mania.